Last time on the That Loco Brothers Sodor Racing series. Gordon spent most of his time on Sodor sulking in a siding after losing to Diesel 10 in a race. Diesel 10 often took advantage of this by going to the siding and bullying Gordon almost every day. Meanwhile, Spencer had taken over Gordon's express trains. One day, Spencer was pulling into Knapford when he saw Gordon get bullied by Diesel 10. Spencer then decided to go comfort Gordon. Seeing his opportunity to prove himself, Diesel 10 interrupted the conversation and then challenged Spencer to a race. Spencer, being eager to avenge his cousin, accepted the challenge without any hesitation. Obviously satisfied with the answer Spencer gave, Diesel 10 then took off. Spencer then coupled up to Gordon and decided to take him to a work yard where Gordon would be entirely rebuilt. After a considerable amount of time and effort, Spencer finally was able to get Gordon moving. While on their way to the workyard, Gordon admitted to Spencer that he wanted to look more like his brother, the Flying Scotsman. Eventually, they made it to the workyard where Gordon would be entirely rebuilt. After uncoupling from Gordon, Spencer left the yard and went back to pulling the express train. During another express run, though, Diesel blocked Spencer's way and made him late to his destination. Spencer knew that Diesel 10 sent Diesel to sabotage his express run, and it made him furious. To Spencer, this was more than a sabotage. This was a declaration of war. With even more determination than ever before, Spencer set off from Knapford Station and towards Brendam Docks, where he would catch a ship to the mainland. Spencer raced down the tracks, determined to defeat Diesel 10 as soon as possible. A few weeks later, Spencer and Diesel 10 were properly prepared for the race that they were about to engage in. It was now or never for both locomotives, and this left only one question: who would really be the winner of this race? Now we find out. Soon after the race, Spencer went back to pulling the express train. Meanwhile, Diesel 10's constant complaining irritated the other Diesels. 4 months later, Gordon's reconstruction is complete. A bit later, Spencer went to find Gordon and told him that he brought some visitors from the main line to see him. Gordon, feeling slightly confused, decided to ask Spencer who the visitors were. Gordon could not hide his shock when his brother Flying Scotsman and his cousin Mallard pulled up. The four of them spent hours endlessly talking and reminiscing about their good memories together. Eventually, Flying Scotsman and Mallard had to go. First, Mallard slowly made her way towards Brendam Docks to catch her ride home. Before she left, Mallard promised Spencer and Gordon that she would be back to spend more time with them. Then, Flying Scotsman made the same promise to Gordon and Spencer before heading home as well. As Flying Scotsman pulled away, Gordon and Spencer felt a sudden burst of happiness. They both knew they were really useful engines, but what they didn't know is that at that very moment, their designer, Sir Nigel Gresley, was watching them from the heavens. Spencer then jokingly told Gordon that they've never had a proper race before. But Gordon just laughed at this, saying that if the time was right, he'd be more than happy to do so. Until then, they would work together to be really useful engines on the island of Sodom.
Hello viewers, I am Hiro, and if you want to be master of the railway like me, subscribe to that local brother.